I'm Jim Peoples. Welcome to another episode of the Peoples Mic. A lot of weird shit's going on. I'm trying to fix something. You want to grab me some tissue? Would you mind, Kev? And the microphone.
Yeah, and shut the door on your way out.
Shut the door.
Fucking freak.
At the bar. Smile. Be nice. It's another episode of the Peoples Mic. I am Jim Peoples. Introduce yourself. This is not your first time on here, is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yes.
Shut the fuck. It's not your first podcast, right?
I did one.
Okay.
Before, yeah.
Okay. Fuck that. Introduce yourself.
Vlad Colas.
Vlad, mother.
Yeah.
Colas.
I'm Dougie B, baby. Permanent co-host.
Yeah. What is up? What is up?
Man.
What is happening? What
You guys
what is
work
out
today?
there?
Did you guys work?
I worked. I was busy.
I
man.
worked.
I had a lot of people coming in.
Worked a little bit. Yeah.
Worked a little. Waves are fucking.
It is? I don't
God damn.
Yeah,
I'm jealous.
you look
You're
great.
wavy.
Yeah, you wavy as fuck.
I think it's the Head and Shoulder shampoo.
Yeah.
I think it's.
I want to get like one of those paper boats and just put it on top of your head. Dude. Just watch you rock to music.
What is it? Have you ever grown your hair out like real long?
When I was little, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
Thank
it's
you. Now
weird
plug that in?
now.
Is it like a fro that's wavy?
See by the tape?
To the wavy?
To the right of the
Curly,
tape,
I
the
think.
first one to the right
Curly.
of the tape.
curly when I was like really young.
Yeah.
Push it.
Yeah, it's
Right,
weird
the tape,
though. Like
one and
it's
two.
like
The
when
second
it grows out now, it's like
tape.
dog hair.
Two.
Like
One
it
more.
sticks
To the
out.
right.
It's like so. It's not much I could do with it. You know,
Good.
so I just keep it at a reasonable length.
I feel like if you grew your hair out with the way that it looks, as wavy as it is right now,
Yeah.
your head would look like the moon. You know what I mean? Like craters everywhere.
No,
it would
yeah,
be awesome.
Yeah, I need to. I haven't grown out in a minute.
Wow.
But, when I was young, I had braids
Mhm.
because you know
Yeah, you were that
I
guy.
have weird hair. It's not like the typical black hair. It's like, yeah,
Because you're Haitian.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You're
your
Haitian,
hair is
so
like-
it's a little wavy.
My hair's
Yeah.
pretty black.
yeah.
I mean, not that black.
Yeah, you have Jewy.
yeah.
I do have Jewy hair. You're right. It's pretty.
You're not
Jewy.
Jewish at all.
I'm not Jewish.
Wow.
I mean, I'm sure there's some Jew in there somewhere down the line. But
I woke up this morning for some reason wanting to do a 23andMe, and it just
you should find out because it's always interesting. Like
the only I don't know.
You'll
I
probably
just
find
want to
out.
make sure that there's either Zulu warrior and Viking, just warriors. I just want to like I want them to date
You
back.
look-
Like, hey, you're a little Viking. I know there's Indian in there.
you look South American.
South American.
Do you know any?
It's Indian, Native American, but Indians. There's a lot of black people are Indians. So
But by South American, I mean like Spaniard South American, like the people that came over and took not the Incas or the Mayans or any shit like that. I mean like you look Brazilian almost, or even like Central American. I
That's
could see
what
like Guatemalan.
Well, some of my family is Cuban, and they have that. They have
that's what
that
it
Brazilian. But I'm not Cuban. That's just their.
Right, but it's in your family.
Yeah, it's in that side. It's not on my
okay.
side. I don't know. We just have black and white. Like my grandpops, my mom's dad
It's white.
is half white.
Okay.
And here's the thing, and nobody tells the story, right?
Mm-hmm.
They used to live next door to the people, like the people that owned them. After slavery ended, they just became the help, and then they hired the hired help, so they moved next door to that plantation or whatever. So I'm pretty sure my grandfather was his son,
Really?
but I don't know.
Your grandfather was the slave owner's son?
Was the slave owner? Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
That's some
Yeah, or
Thomas Jefferson
was the slave
shit.
owner's son, and then the owner died, and then became he worked for maybe his brother.
Do you know when your grandfather was born?
No, I don't know. I don't know much about it. I know
Yeah.
he got shot in the head in the war and then went crazy,
God
and then
damn.
mental illness just plagued my family after that.
God damn.
my aunt used to tour with Prince, and the way my grandmother, the way she had like two songs. One song Biggie uses is one of Biggie's songs.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Dun, dun,
If you
dun,
don't know, now you
dun,
know.
dun, with Junior Mafia, the one, yeah.
That's the one, right?
Juicy, yeah. Don't.
Yes.
Yeah, that's her song.
Juicy.
I think it's Juicy, right? How's
Really?
Juicy go? Bing, bing,
It was all
bing,
a dream?
bing. I'm pretty sure it's Juicy.
Everyone's mentioning different juices.
I know.
Dude, I got to find the song now. I'll play it during
We've
the
definitely
mic,
said
but
like three different.
she had it was a hit song and it was a disco song, and then Biggie remixed it, and then
See,
right now,
my family's
that's
the same
our
way.
family's claim to fame. So I'm trying to destroy that and just be famous. So
So my
that's what we talk about. It was like You're On is was remixed by Biggie.
My great grandfather was also a slave owner's son. No.
Oh.
No, but my I have like success in my family too, but they all fucked it up because they're all alcoholics. You know what I mean? So like my dad's father, my grandfather, he was a big producer at ABC. Like he produced the Beatles live at Shea Stadium, and then he was such an alcoholic that ABC fired him. And he had to move to Washington Heights in the 70s.
How much of an alcohol? Because they were all drank.
He was such an alcoholic that
do.
they fired him, dude. And I'm saying, like, this was
you're
the
out of
60s.
control.
Yeah, they're like, you're fucked up. And he left, and then he died like 10 years later. He was like 50 or something when he died. Yeah, because he drank himself to death.
Wow.
But it's like, and my great grandfather.
Was he a soldier? Or?
I don't know. Probably not. I don't think.
Shit.
But my great grandfather was the head engineer on the Holland Tunnel. And he fucked that up too. So I'm like destined for something great, and then I'm gonna ruin it.
No, you're gonna play. You're gonna three times the charm. You're gonna be the Doug Brady.
I'm the Brady man.
I'm not gonna let you fuck this up. Fuck
Doug Brady.
Anyway, that's the topic. Claim to fame. What's your claim to fame?
I mean, I don't know.
Dude, your family Haitian? You know my favorite story. Look, when I was in college, I dated a Haitian girl, but I don't want to even talk about it. But there's a story that Black people talk about because during slavery, there were like 5 major slave revolutions, and they didn't know why or how they were connected until like they found a letter that was in Temple University's archive of the president, the first guy to liberate Haiti.
Okay.
Toussaint Louverture. I can never say his name right, but he sent a guy to after they liberated Haiti to America to go around riling everybody up, but they never tell that story. His name was OG. Okay. Which happens to be my cousin name. That's why I don't want to say that. But they sent him around, and in every book, like what the fuck is his name?
Frederick Douglass.
Not Frederick Douglass. All the guys later. Who? Fuck.
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X.
No,
Miles Davis.
They just made a movie about them that they didn't play about the slave revolutions.
I know who you're talking about.
They didn't want to play his movie. Fuck, I'm mad that I'm going to blank.
I forget it.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about.
It was a movie that they didn't want out, and they started all this fucking drama around him, so the movie wouldn't get that big. But the point was that OG went around starting these revolutions, and it was in it was in each book of how they mentioned it. They were like, it was blood in the field. I don't know how important. Nat Turner, there it goes. And Nat Turner met him in the field, and they all described him as seeing God as blood in the field. And in each one, that was the same connection. They saw the blood in the field, and then blah, blah, blah. But that was him. That was the guy, and he was going around meeting with them. And then.
So your parents are Haitian?
Yeah,
both of them.
Yeah.
Why did I say that? All that because you're Haitian.
Yeah, you try to give me the Haitian.
Yeah, fuck.
Can I ask? Because one time I had sex with this Haitian girl under a bridge, and before.
Jared.
Before we had sex.
Why under a bridge?
It's just where we ended up.
Like the sign.
Yeah, we got add little new shit, just a little bit.
Addie Crosby, shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Addie Crosby for the sign. Huh? She did. She is. She rocks out.
I'm gonna make them better than they are, though.
And we're gonna keep upgrading the signs now. Now the signs are gonna get out of.
You must have a lot going on in her life.
She has ADD, so it's like that's all she could do. What? How did you fuck the girl on the bridge? I fucked the girl on the Ben Franklin Bridge.
I fucked a lot of girls in the street. Definitely counts, but it's the whole the point's not that I fucked this girl under a bridge. The point is that she was Haitian, and she told me that her parents hate black people.
Yes.
Is that do you have a similar
I dated a girl who
experience?
was Haitian. Her mom was disgusted that she was dating. She wanted to date Haitians.
Yeah, they hate black people. But I want to.
Your parents against you dating a black man?
They
yes.
No,
yes.
no, they don't hate black people. You know.
Do they?
They might like white people more.
Yeah,
no, I'm just kidding. I
don't
know.
That's same shit. Same.
You know,
where you from, Chris? You Spanish?
He's like I don't know. He doesn't.
He knows. He didn't want to say.
Yeah,
He didn't want to
he
say.
knows something.
I'll be
knows.
honest all day long about what my parents think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
My
black
dad-
or white or Spanish?
Yeah.
My dad's from Ecuador.
Ecuador? Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay.
My dad hates Puerto Ricans. I'll say it right here. I don't give
Yeah.
a shit.
I don't remember my parents being
yeah.
racist. My bad. I remember my aunts being racist. They were
Racist against
against
white people or
Asians. Yeah,
Asians?
Asian women. My mom was like, I went to this bar. There's all these fucking Asian women with black men. I was like, wow,
Fuck.
wow.
I will say though, like,
And she was like, why are all you guys dating all these Spanish girls? Why don't you get some good African sisters in the house? Like,
isn't it okay to make fun of the Asians though? Because there's just so many of them, you know.
You said that the other
I
day.
know.
Wow. You're trying to make that thought stick.
That's my new thing. I'm just like redoing stories and
But
jokes on
between
the show.
black people and white people, it's okay to make fun of everybody down.
Right.
So you know, and as black people, we can make fun of anybody,
Right.
Because
But-
but white, you can't make fun of nobody.
White people.
Did
can
you
make fun
ever
of
did you ever like bring someone
Right.
from a different
You-
race to your house
Yeah.
expecting your parents to be racist?
We can't.
Okay, what you say?
I said, did you ever bring someone to your house of a different race expecting your parents to be racist?
I definitely only had white friends. I mean, I grew up in central Massachusetts, so there was no. I mean, there was like I've said this before. There was 3 black kids that went to my high school, and they were triplets. And one of them was the quarterback of the football team. The other one was a running back, and one of them played the trumpet. So
And I like this one. Every time you tell that, it was like they owned everything. That's like you do that, you do this, you do
right,
that.
they just like took over the yeah.
We run what we run. Man, I wish I had another. You're lucky I don't have another. Another. We fucking what? Psychos.
Have you ever had your parents be racist to someone that you brought over?
Yeah.
Really?
They thought my mom thought this person was gay. This one of my friends from school,
Mhm.
and she thought I was gay because I was messing with
Oh.
her.
Oh shit.
Because I was like, he was giving me a ride to school, and she was like, "Are you gay?" And to play a joke, I was like, "Yes," and she just immediately started crying.
Oh
Oh.
man.
And I was just kidding. I was just playing around. But yeah.
We still don't know.
If he's
Yeah,
gay,
we still don't know. It's still unknown.
So let's say that you are gay. Would you
Yeah.
be too afraid to like tell your parents that you're gay? Hypothetically. I'm not saying he's gay. Man.
No, probably not.
are you gay?
No. You know
Oh,
what?
yeah,
You know,
no,
somebody
it's-
said something the other day. He was like, everybody's a little gay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
You know what I
that's
mean?
how I feel.
Everybody's a little gay.
Except for Jimmy.
What?
Daniel Sloth.
Yeah.
Daniel Sloth.
Sloth.
What
Sloth,
the fuck is that?
Netflix guy.
Oh, get ready to reset
Probably got
that
your
in a
level.
minute. Oh wow. What level is it? Am I on a level? He's fucking terrible. Press re. You know what to do. See if you got it.
Now this is great content.
This is
Whoever's
man,
listening.
man.
And I bring people home and I'm like, oh, my parents are definitely gonna like be racist or like not be cool with them, and they'd be cool with everyone. I'm like, maybe I'm just racist.
What are you?
I'm my dad's from Turkey, my mom's from Iran.
Turkish.
Yeah.
Iranian.
Turkish and Iran.
Do you do people ever? People must think you're white.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mostly I get fucking everything: white, Mexican, Italian, fucking French, and
That's your job. French. I see French. Look at
Yeah, see French too, a little
there
bit.
you go.
Fuck.
I definitely see Turkish. Turkish is pretty sandy. You look sandy.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. My wife is sandy. It's okay.
Have you started watching Dangerously Funny yet? Dangerous is it called?
Yeah.
Have you said how far are you in?
The first episode.
The first one. Okay. That's where they talked about General Butt Naked. We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
And then the next one they were looking at
I just love your obsession with this guy, General Butt
Yeah.
Naked.
Well, what I was obsessed with was the guy who lives here, who was the anti-comedy guy.
which one?
Maybe that's the second episode.
The second one they talk about the soldiers. The soldiers was funny. I didn't know.
It's the anti-comedy guy. It's a black kid who has tattoos all over him.
That's the third one.
Oh,
I didn't get to that yet.
Yeah.
That's
well,
when they're talking about race, black
we'll
and
talk
white,
about
black
that
and white
later.
comedians. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I gotta watch it, and then it's pretty good. It's dope. And it's weird
Sounds
that we were
bad.
talking about General Butt Naked, and then it came on, and then now I'm intrigued. I'm
That's
like,
the universe speaking to you. I told you this yesterday. It really is. Like one time, so I used to smoke a lot of cigarettes,
Uh-huh.
and one time I was like carrying around a pack of cigarettes, and then I lost it.
Yeah.
And then later on that day, I found my pack of cigarettes,
Uh-huh.
and that is the universe. You know what I mean?
I feel like the universe screams at me.
Yes,
And then
yes. But there has to be a sign about this General Butt Naked guy, because it's like, why are they really focusing on telling you about this General Butt Naked guy? What does he have to do with you?
I have no fucking idea.
Well, you gotta figure that out.
No idea.
Maybe you
No.
should be eating people's hearts.
No, fuck that.
No?
I would never. No. I do. I didn't know the part about the American, because it was about the Black Americans who went to Liberia because we in I wasn't alive then, but I knew that Black people wanted to go back to Africa and then fix Africa because it was in disarray supposedly. And but what happened? They just went to Liberia, and then when they went to Liberia, they tried to fix it, but then they turned out being warlords themselves. Like somehow something happened that I'm pretty sure it was
Unfair trade practices.
I don't know.
Is this
I
a
wasn't
comedy
there.
show?
It was a real thing, but the show is about how they find funny in terrible places, like in Liberia. They went to Liberia because it was a war torn country, and they tried to find out how they found funny things
They went to
when things were so
Somalia,
bad.
Iran.
With places I'm never
Iran.
gonna go.
Comedy is
Like
kind of illegal. Yeah.
yeah, like how they do comedy in Iraq, and does ISIS make jokes? And they were like, yeah, you know.
That's probably where people laugh the hardest, is where comedy is illegal. Because like,
Where's the darkest?
where did you ever go to like church as a kid and then like you try so hard not to laugh and it was like the hardest you ever wanted to laugh?
I stopped going to church because I used to want to wear all black to church,
Yeah.
and my dad was like, "You can't wear all black." They were weirdly religious,
Yeah.
and he beat the shit out of me. I was like, "I'm never going back to church. I'm good."
Who was your priest that you were like, this guy is hilarious?
No, it's that you weren't allowed to laugh. Like I'm talking young, like 6 or something, and some kid farts, and you're like, oh man, I want to laugh so hard, but you're not supposed to. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to have that thing where I do laugh at inappropriate things all the time. Like I remember this one time I was in the marching band when I was in high school, classic, and we were playing this like Memorial Day parade, and there was this woman reading out a speech from her son who died in the Iraq War.
Shit.
And she was like crying as she was reading the speech, and I went to my friend. I was like, "Jesus, could you cry a little bit more?"
Yeah.
And then my friend was like, "That's her son that she's talking about, you piece of shit." And I was like, "Oh." I thought it was hilarious, but
Because you're dark.
yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, I don't like church though. Church has never made me laugh. Certainly,
I didn't laugh at church. I laughed at what I did at church because I got saved because I was trying to get with this girl, and she was like, "Have you been saved? Have you been saved? I'll date you." And I was like, "I guess we're getting saved." Because but it was I was like, just let me get a pass on this one.
how old were you?
I was in high school. I was in high school.
What does that mean, get saved?
Yeah.
You have to say that you believe in Jesus, and I believed, but it was like you got to do it in front of everybody, and it has to be dramatic. And
Oh, is it like they try to get the devil out of you and stuff?
yeah, I was like, I'm spiritual. I believe.
You believe in Christ the Lord our God?
I believe in a story. I don't believe in the story today.
Do you believe in Christ though?
Jesus Christ?
himself?
Yes, I believe in Jesus Christ.
So you believe that he walked on water and stuff like that?
No.
No.
I believe there's a story
there
that
was
we
a guy.
don't know. Yeah, there was a guy.
There was
I
a
believe
guy,
there was a guy.
and he was fucking 12 dudes.
Just like if you do a thing, right, and everybody's like, "Holy shit, you did that thing," and they keep telling the story
Right.
about you doing the thing, and then the story gets so big, it was like, how many years ago was this?
See,
That's
It's
the
like
story's
that-
inflated.
Yeah.
Like he might have,
it's like Steve Renazizi in the 9/11 thing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he told this lie almost on accident,
Uh-huh.
and then he just let it go to the point where he's like, I can't walk
Can't
it
take
back,
it back.
now.
You can't
know,
walk it. You got to live
it's
in
like it's been 2 years, and I've said that I was in the South Tower.
it. Yeah.
9/11. Yeah, but I believe in like actual like I believe in something spirit like the universe. I believe in the universe. You know what I mean? Because it's really something that I can get behind. Like the universe is this big thing that we will never understand.
I do believe in energy, and I've seen
Energy.
prayer work. And
But Christ himself, I think Christ was like almost a Charles Manson type figure. You know what I mean? Where he's really manipulative and he's fucking all these women against their will. Maybe not against their will, but like he's like taking everyone's money. You know what I mean?
White guys, yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying though? He's no different than any other cult leader.
As a young black kid, they were like, yeah, Jesus was black. But then our version of Black Jesus was fucking the Boondocks Black Jesus. That was our Black Jesus. But I was like, huh?
What was Black?
He was Shaft. That's black people's Black Jesus. You know that's the version. He was cool as shit, and he was like, fucking. That's the version we were kind of sold. It was like Black Jesus.
He do everything the same, but he was just darker.
Yeah, but the way black people do it, he made it cool.
Who's the guy from Shaft? What's
Shaft,
his name?
Richard Roundtree.
Richard Roundtree.
Yeah, but it was like I don't think it was him either. So he was an Arab. Jesus had to be like he looked like you.
He looked like him. Yeah, with a beard and.
And that's
hair.
what nobody wants to agree with.
Better
No,
job.
white people or black people. Like, not that guy.
Yeah.
That is one thing I'll say about Christ is that he must have had great jokes or
Right.
great material. Like, he's like a Hitler kind of guy. You know what I mean?
I don't know
Like Hitler could draw a crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
think he was angry. I don't think he was.
I don't think he was. I don't think Christ was angry.
I think he was just. I think he was like like a soft, not a soft guy, but he's just.
But he was entertaining as fuck
You think?
because thousands of people used to gather around and listen to him out of nowhere. He was just some guy that was born to some nameless carpenter, Joseph, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden he becomes the biggest religious figure in all of history. You know what I mean? Besides God.
I remember I was telling a friend a Jesus Christ joke how he got his name. That he was a carpenter and he was a shitty carpenter. And I hate saying this because I was driving from the gym and I had my girlfriend's car, and I was telling him the joke, and I was on the phone driving, and I was like, yeah, you know how Jesus got his name? Something the carpenter was calling him out, and he kept fucking up, putting the nails in the wrong place. He was like, Jesus Christ! And as soon as I told the joke, he was laughing, and I T-boned this fucking car.
You've been in how many car accidents have you been in?
5.
5.
Yeah.
Like major ones?
I T-boned the girl in her car. I was driving a luxury car, and
How many were your fault?
they're probably all my fault.
Oh, fuck.
Because I ran a light, and this red car. I think we both ran the light.
I thought a truck hit you though.
The first one.
Yeah.
The truck hit
So
me?
that's not your fault at all. Yeah.
Well, it cut us off.
Yeah.
And
That's not your fault.
Yeah,
You can't blame yourself.
They say I fell asleep, but I remember it, so it's like, I'm still in denial. So it's like,
Do you drive anymore?
Yeah.
You drive still?
Yeah. You still drive.
Get back on that horse.
You just get right back in it.
That's what you're all about, though.
Oh.
See, I think, I've rear-ended somebody
And-
because my brakes went out.
Yeah.
But, like, if I was in 5 major car accidents, I would never drive again. Definitely.
No.
That's a lot.
No. The 1, 2, yeah. You get 2 every 10 years. If
You
drive.
get 2 every 10 years.
Supposedly, that's the risk. You get 2 accidents every 10 years.
Who said that?
Supposedly, that's
Supposedly?
yeah.
Well, there's 40,000 deaths from automobile accidents in the United States every year,
Yeah.
which is
My
pretty fucking
cousin's
insane.
been in. So they go through cars like fucking Jesus Christ.
40,000 deaths. You realize that's like
Yeah.
1,000 people a week
Mhm.
being taken out just by each other.
Yeah.
And nobody cares.
You're saying in the world?
In the United
40.
States alone, 40,000.
40,000 deaths.
40,000
Car
deaths.
accidents.
40,000 deaths from car accidents.
I feel like that's about right.
It's about right. If
That's
you're
a lot.
doing stuff, you're gonna bang. Things are gonna go wrong. You're gonna have accidents, and if you're out and about, I was always on the road, so it's like, I don't even saying that part, but
How are you going to die, you think?
how am I gonna die? Assassination. I've always
Somebody's gonna assassinate.
yeah. Yeah, it's got to be a bullet to the back of the head.
Purposefully.
Yeah.
You have to be at some level of influence for that to happen, you know?
Well, they're gonna look back at it like we gotta kill this guy. They're gonna look at all these for the podcast. They're gonna be like he's made 284 shitty podcasts. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Yeah, in China, 260,000 deaths from.
They have
day-
a billion
a day?
people, though.
No,
260 a day or a year?
260,000 a year versus our 40,000.
Who?
China.
You gotta remember, we only have 350 million people living in this country. China has over 1 billion.
But
Absolutely.
even if you like the ratio, it's still more for China.
I feel like it's more for the United States. 350 million to 1 billion.
No kidding. No fucking kidding. Goddamn.
Yeah, you're right.
Like way less.
But Jimmy already made the joke, of course. I mean, the amount of times
That's the scariest place on the planet. China.
You ever been behind somebody driving and like they're braking even though there's nobody in front of them? They're like periodically putting on their brakes for no reason, and then you pass them, and they're always Asian.
When I first started driving, I couldn't feel my right leg, so it's like I would always have to brake because I was at the pre-brake. Yeah.
Oh wow.
I used to be that guy, but I know.
You said you couldn't feel your right leg?
Yeah.
What does
I
that mean?
had nerve damage
After the injury.
Yeah, after the injury. Yeah.
Can you feel everything now?
I still get numb on the right side, and then like I don't like how you get numb on the toilet. Like I get violently numb on the toilet. Like it's just like a reminder, like, hey, you better appreciate your fucking legs.
Do you guys ever, when you go to the bathroom, you take off all your clothes?
No.
Yeah.
Those guys are fucking weird.
No, I know people that do. The weird.
You ever see the guy? I hate going to the men's bathroom, and the guy you pull your pants down to your knees. You ever see those guys?
Oh, to take a pee?
Yeah, he pulls his pants all the way down. I was like, what the fuck? It's like over. Sometimes there'll be young guys, and it's mostly old guys.
It's funny,
But
the old guys who like pull up that one leg right there. That's I never do that.
for the shorts,
Yeah, they just
fucking. It was like halfway down. It's like your ass is out. It's like.
I take a shit naked every day.
Because
no matter where you are.
Well, no, because like I go home at night and then I take a shower every night, right?
Your own
So
home.
I'm naked before I get in the shower, and I'm just sitting on the toilet taking
That's-
a dump.
well, yeah.
No, I don't run the water. I'm not insane. I
You
don't
get the
run water.
fumes going. Get the the hot water.
I like smelling
Get the
my shit while I'm
steam
showering.
going.
Yeah.
Take a steamy shit.
I hate that shit.
If it doesn't smell like shit while I'm showering, what am I doing? You know what I mean? Am I even showering?
What are we doing? What the fuck?
I'm sorry.
The worst is when I have a fucking sibling or parent come in while I'm showering.
While you're showering?
Because
Because
don't
you're a
lock
fucking
the door?
child and you don't leave.
I mean,
Fucking
Lock
your
the
mommy
door.
comes.
you can't lock all the last 2 doors. You can't lock all.
You still live at home.
I do so.
Fucking shit. Still got a diaper on. You fucking.
So, living at home, I know a lot of guys, like, living at home, they jerk off in the shower. You jerk off? Okay. I always thought that was weird.
Takes me too long.
Do a shower? No.
You ever do that?
In the shower? Yeah.
I've never not. The only place I can jerk off is right into the toilet because I'm so grossed out by cum. I don't want to touch it.
So you have to jerk
I am
off in the
grossed out by
bathroom?
it. Oh yeah. Fuck that.
Into the toilet, yeah. And it's bad because I've ruined it. So
It's like what the fuck.
So how do you feel about girls who swallow your cum? Do you respect them at all then?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I absolutely respect it.
Why are you angry at
Why
me?
do you,
I'm just telling you my.
why do you respect them?
We-
If you yourself won't even touch it.
Because she's a savior. Because
Do you want me to
absolutely.
respect them or do you want me not to?
I think
What?
that if someone swallows your cum, they need to go to the hospital and get some therapy.
Wait, you don't swallow?
I would never lower myself.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
You-
I think,
you know,
I think girls do
This is
it because
blasphemy.
they think guys like it. They're like, it's supposed to be a compliment. I'm like, you don't have to. I don't care.
You know what's so
But
interesting,
what?
though?
What?
What's your opinion?
You spit cum, it's just gonna kind of get glued onto the side of your mouth. You want to swallow it all down. The
I never come
saliva
in
pulls it
contact.
back. But
Thank
if you're
you.
looking to give a blowjob, I don't cum anymore, so it'd be really just perfect.
This girl spit it on my stomach one day.
Oh,
I was I wasn't. I had like a near. That was the close. I've had a near.
Wait, but where was it before? In her mouth.
It was in her mouth. She should swallow.
Yeah, what if a girl just spit in your face?
I don't know. I probably would have passed
Some
out.
Some men want that though, you know.
Nah,
Some men
come in my face?
want
Nah.
like the women to they come in the
No.
woman's mouth,
No.
and then the woman spits the cum into their mouth, and that's what
I didn't get comfortable with kissing her after she went down until I got to college.
That's
too.
like peeing on your dog and then being mad when it shakes
Shit.
it off. It's like, yeah, it's my gross shit that I put on you.
See, now this is really interesting because, like, I know.
What did you say? What?
It's like peeing on your dog and then being mad when it shakes it off onto you.
Do you pee on
You're
your dog?
putting weird
You pee
shit
on
on
your dog?
someone and then you're mad that they like get it back onto you.
Yeah, but I trained it to shake.
I don't want it.
A girl who you're like, I don't want it. You're just a
If she
dumb
swallows,
shit that I
yeah,
don't
yeah.
want.
This is
No,
so
I don't-
interesting
And then
because
she's like, I'll take it. Ah,
You know, like-
it's so good. And you hold her hand and you're like, full respect.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Some
Yeah,
people
she's a
aren't
beast.
grossed out by it.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I think you don't know what respect means.
Joe
What?
Pesci,
What?
Joe Pesci, the actor,
You're just
No.
glad that she gets rid of it. That's not
I'm sorry.
respect.
I'll let you talk.
Joe Pesci, the actor, is of the opinion that if a woman,
Pesci.
if a woman,
The
if a
Church
woman,
of Joe Pesci.
if a woman goes down on him, he has no respect for her anymore,
What?
and he will
What?
stop. Like he'll let her blow him, and then he'll never see her again. You know what I mean?
Oh man, what's that Snoop Dogg song?
Joe Pesci, I'll write
Yeah,
that
Joe
down.
Pesci, and it's interesting
I
because
agree
he's
with
like, I would never put myself below a woman like that and
Yeah.
bring my respect all the way down. But I mean, I disagree with it completely. I'll get a girl out all day long. I'll get her juices all over me. I'll let her shit in my mouth. I don't give a
shit. I'll tell
shit.
you, I would I love going down on a girl before I go. I love going down on a girl before I go to the gym because the estrogen shacks other
Jimmy,
women.
you're a man's man, bro.
Yeah.
You know the song
I'll-
"Ain't No Fun" by Snoop Dogg?
Yeah,
Dogg?
hell yeah.
When I met you last night, baby, before you opened up your gap, I had respect for you, lady. But now I take it all back because you gave me all your pussy and you even licked my balls.
Yeah, but he said it so well.
Right?
So
He said, we all say that shit.
I've never heard
my balls.
I've never heard a woman have that
Lick
kind
my
of opinion, though.
balls.
You haven't had semen in your mouth before, have you?
Lick
I
it, lick
have
it, lick it.
definitely had semen in my mouth. My own semen, actually.
What?
And it
Let
tastes
us
terrible.
know about that.
What?
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 Okay, so
People fucking
you know,
experiment.
you come into you come on a
Damn it.
thing and you look at it and you're like, that's cum, and then you're like, how does it taste?
Oh.
And then you
No.
just take a lick and
No.
you're like,
No,
wow, that
dog.
is
I got
No.
that
No.
is bad.
No.
It's bad. I mean, it's not
No.
good. You know what I mean?
How about you? Aaron?
No. Okay, that's good. It's good. Oh, fuck.
Have you ever
Yeah,
tasted
yeah,
your own
you
cum
have.
though?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Have you, here's a question or Chris, have you ever tasted the pineapple? Has that ever been a real
The
thing?
pineapple
No,
cum.
Like-
I haven't blown a dude yet.
You've tasted pineapple?
You got that joke.
Yeah, I know you got the joke, but it's a thing. It was like, yeah, if you drink a lot of pineapple, I know you got that joke. That's your joke.
I heard the girl.
Yes or no? Have you ever had a guy? But you don't.
About what?
Have you ever? Hold on. Have you ever gone down a guy and tasted the pineapple, or tasted it? It's always been tasted bad.
She's saying she doesn't even wait until he nuts. She.
But you've tasted cum
right?
before, right?
Huh? Yeah, yeah. There's been a few fucking occasions.
All bad?
It
Have
was the worst, and so I was like, okay,
All the worst.
this is as if I wanted to throw up, and I was like, but please swallow it. Please let me throw up in your
But-
mouth. And there's like half of men who are like, okay, like that's how it is with swallowing cum. It's like is there something wrong with you?
So
think-
it never tasted like cake.
How does the
Have you
shaft
swallowed
taste?
cum?
No, but it's also.
And she disagrees.
Thank you for saying you, but no, it also is a little
What's
bit
happened?
homophobic ultimately.
Is that what it is?
So
He-
just a little
He
bit.
just crossed the line of she. You made it, Chris.
Yeah,
You made it.
no.
Chris is officially she.
Chris.
Question for you.
Finish your thought, Chris. I'm sorry. My
Well,
bad.
no, but like in the gay community, blowjobs are a much more common thing just because fucking a guy in the ass is it's a lot more work than it is for vagina sex. You gotta
What?
clean that thing out, lube it up. It's just a much bigger process. So
Oh, shit.
blowjobs in the gay community are very normal. So I think saying
No shit.
that you don't respect someone
That's
for
101,
swallowing
right?
cum is ridiculous.
Thank God
As a-
somebody
as a-
said it.
As
Yeah.
a co
That's what you gonna say?
as a co-lover, I don't respect them. I'll respect them as a
As-
person.
as
in
a what?
society.
As a code lover?
Yeah, like if I'm gonna
Coat lover,
continue
coat
to like
lover.
date you or something, that's off the table.
But will you respect a guy if he goes down on you and gets his juices, gets your juices in his mouth?
Goes down and get your juice.
You won't respect.
What?
See, this is now this that's
There's no way a guy can go down on you without, right? Why not?
I'm appreciative, just
But you
like
don't
you
need
are.
that.
Yeah.
but you don't
But I'm
respect
also
it.
like, you are weird.
Wow.
So you don't want a guy to eat you out. You don't want a guy to go down.
I think we can move on.
I'm sorry. All right.
That's really interesting.
I
Oh.
like that.
Well,
It's getting weird now that more dudes are showing up. So
yeah. Okay. I apologize.
Now- Chris, you've never given a blowjob?
That's the light.
That's
3
cool.
minutes. All right.
Like,
All right.
I mean, I haven't fucked a guy before.
Okay.
I've just started transitioning like 8 months ago.
But you've never
Let
blown
us know
anybody?
how it is when you
Oh, believe me, you
when you have
guys will
that
know
first
everything.
date.
I'm already
Billy's
hooked
probably
on
got
this
great
podcast to start talking about when I first blow it.
She's gonna.
It's gonna
You're gonna
be.
come.
You've
in
never
like,
blown a guy? Really?
Terrible.
I thought you were a professional. All right.
I've blown
we
guys.
gotta shut the fuck up, Doug. Let's wrap this up. You just in it. Vlad's here. Have you blown a guy, Vlad? I'll give you the closing thoughts.
I shouldn't have done this podcast.
Yeah, well, that's everybody's closing thoughts. But now you're stuck forever. What'd you say? What'd you say?
I asked him if he had tasted his own.
No.
Okay. Tell them where they can find you. I'm gonna have you.
Vlad Colas 4 Instagram, and yeah, that's it.
Twitter?
Nothing. Vlad Colas.
No website?
No website.
You got shows coming up?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. What's your next show?
In Queens, February 27th, and we have another one on February 28th.
Who?
Whispers Bar and Lounge.
You produce it?
Yeah, we produce that.
Nice. You and who?
Me and Ethan
Shout
Victor.
your show out. Do your show.
It's Slam Junk Comedy.
Yeah, you're a booker.
28th.
You be booking people.
And that's yeah. We're new, but
It doesn't matter. You got a show. Don't ever say that. They don't know.
never say that?
No.
They're
You
gonna
got a
find
show.
out.
You got a show. You
They
got a
gonna
show.
find
You
out.
got a Facebook page
No.
for your show?
No.
How do you promote your show?
Instagram.
Get a
Instagram
Facebook
and
page.
Emails.
Get a Facebook page. Huh?
Yeah.
Get a Facebook page.
But not a Facebook page for the show.
Yeah.
That's what he-
when's
that's
your
what
show?
he talking
When's the show?
Next Thursday.
Get your show.
Yeah?
Yeah. Get a page. Sorry.
I'm MC Dougie B, and I'll be here every day from 3 to 9. Give it up for Jimmy People.
Yeah, give it up for them one time. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you. It's another episode of The People's Mic. You'll find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimPeoples.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Don't ever yawn while I'm making the closing remarks. God damn. J People's TV. We do the podcast every day, Monday to Friday. It's every day. Monday to Friday at 2:15. Auto Shrunken Head, followed by the podcast, the open mic at Auto Shrunken Head, Monday to Friday, 3 o'clock. Come hang out. Give it up for them one more time. Cool.